Hello everybody, Pi Studios here with another video, and this one is for Minecraft 1.11. And that is because today I have built, well, I didn't build it today, but I've built the smallest 3x3 TNT door on Minecraft. It is only 110 blocks. The next smallest one I could find was 198 blocks by Cube Does Stuff and Yellow Bunny. There's that. Ignore that, that's for the tutorial. But, you can see there's the opening and the closing. Both look not too terrible, I guess. So anyway, let's get into the tutorial. This is the piston layout. Yeah. And so the first circuit is this blue circuit here with the, which handles the extension and part of the retraction of the bottom circuit. So it's an observer with a redstone lamp. Could use a dropper here as well, I think, but I just used redstone lamp. Anyway, place a lever on that block, go down 2 blocks, and place 3 blocks there. Place a 4-tick repeater, another 4-tick repeater, and a 2-tick repeater, and then redstone right here. And then you want to place an observer here, block here, and 2 pieces of redstone here. Make sure this is not a block, as it will cause this TNT to explode. So if you test this right now, it'll just kind of extend and retract the TNT. Kind of pointless, so the next part is to add in extend this out a little bit and then make a tiny torch tower thing, and add a repeater on 4 ticks. Now that will handle the extension and part of the retraction, not the last block though. So the next circuit is the green one, lime, and that is just some very simple block extension stuff for extending these out. But then the pink circuit is what does the double piston extender on the top. So, this is part of that circuit, actually. Anyways, that we're going to need a lot of observers for this, and you're going to need regular pistons as well as sticky pistons, some repeaters, and there's also a dropper involved. So the way this one works, we can take an observer output from this torch. Sorry, I'm speaking a little bit quickly. And then that can run into a 2-tick repeater with a regular piston. But before you place that piston, I'd probably place an observer here. And what this will do, basically it just causes, if you can see, this kind of gives a quick double pulse. And if we run that into this observer here to update it, what that'll do is it will extend it out and then retract it immediately. And this is all done in a way that doesn't cause the TNT to explode. So the next part comes from this. So place a regular piston here with that block, and then that will power an observer running into 2 1-tick repeaters. It can't be a 2-tick repeater in redstone because then the delay becomes too long, I think is what I found. I might have fixed that, but I would just say to go with this because that could also bud power this piston, and I know that this way works. So that will run into 2 observers, which will power, I can probably make this a little bit cheaper. I think you can replace that one observer with redstone dust, and it should still work. This doesn't use very much redstone dust. So something like this, I think that will still work. I don't know. Let me test it here quickly. Yeah, that's still gonna work. So now, if you test this one, you'll see it'll do that extension part, and then on the retraction, it does everything except for the last block retraction. So to do that, there's this part that comes in. So this is just some dust and an observer. Basically, it's nothing too fancy. You're gonna need a sticky piston there though. So I'm gonna replace this with purple because that's what I used below, and run redstone along those three. Place an observer there with dust on top of it, redstone dust. Power another observer as well as that piston. But that will run into a block with this sticky piston right here and an observer on its face. Actually, place that observer right here. It needs to, because this will give a 1-tick pulse and it will cause it to do the block drop, which is part of what makes it work. So now, if you built everything correctly, you should get the door coming out and then going back, and you can fill this with blocks if you want to. It'll still work. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then please be sure to leave a like. I really appreciate it. And if you want to get notified when videos come out and show support for this channel, then subscribe. I also really appreciate that. But thank you for watching, and that is all. Bye.